In Sitecore, you can optimize your content by testing in a variety of ways, from simple A/B component tests to multivariate personalization tests. Testing allows marketers to fine-tune content on your site and drive increased conversions. In this unit, we'll focus on launching a test and analyzing test results. The Experience Optimization tool shows an overview of active tests across your site, along with which internal users are leading the testing effort. Here you'll also find a list of suggested tests by the system based on the potential and impact of pages. In the Experience Editor, you can launch new content tests and access test results once they're in progress. A key metric marketing technologists use to measure the success of tests is trailing value per visit. In this example, a user visits your site and converts a subscription goal for 10 points and a download goal for 25 points. The value of this visit is 35 points. Now, suppose you decide the category page content could be further optimized to drive conversions. By launching an A/B test, you split the traffic between two different experiences by showing variants of a component. When this user was exposed to experience B, he went on to convert the download goal, which is worth 25 points, and the inquiry goal for 50 points. Trailing value per visit measures the average engagement value that users accumulate after they're exposed to a test variant. Let's look at how to launch a test and then how to analyze results in the Experience Editor. We'll start with an A/B test, but once you understand the basics of testing principles, it's easy to extend these to multivariate, page level, or personalization tests. In the Experience Editor, we're viewing the hero carousel. On the floating toolbar, you can select a Test the Component button. We'll add a new variant with messaging for CEOs. Notice the workflow notifications alert you of a test in draft mode, and the system prompts you to create a test. When starting a test, I like to begin on the Variables tab and ensure that this is the only component that's being tested on the page. Tests split traffic in half and expose users to either variant A or variant B. You can choose the percentage of traffic that you want to expose to the test. On the Objective tab, you can select a specific test objective or goal to measure success against. By default, it's set to trailing value per visit, and I recommend leaving this setting as you first begin testing. Even if you don't choose a goal up front, you can still measure the effect of specific goals when the test is running. The system can automatically select a winner when the confidence level reaches statistical significance, or you can manually monitor results and pick a winner yourself. Before starting your test, you can preview the variants visually. If you think your new content will have a positive effect, make a guess and then start your test. Notice a red dot appears next to optimization in the ribbon. This indicates that there's an active test on this page. You now have access to the test result page report. Let's look at a few important metrics in this dialog. The overview indicates effect of the best performing experience. In this case, it's the CEO carousel variant. This compares the trailing value per visit of the original experience to the best experience in your test. Top right, you see a preview of the CEO carousel variant, which has a trailing value per visit of about 72. This is 68% higher than default traffic and called the experience effect. Since the dropdown is currently filtered on a login goal, the corresponding conversion rate is shown. Expand the accordion to view goal conversions. Notice multiple goals are listed here. With a reach of 131 visitors, there were 16 conversions of the instant demo goal. This works out to a conversion rate of 19%. The change column shows you the uplift or percentage difference between conversion rate of default traffic and CEO carousel traffic. Other tabs show subsequent page views and metrics related to site usage. Now, this is a simple A/B test, but the way you measure tests is consistent across multivariate, page level, or personalization tests. You will need basic workflows in place to pave the way for your personalization testing. Your development team can apply a content testing workflow to relevant page types, and they can reference the sample workflow, which is included as an example in clean Sitecore installations. With this workflow in place, Sitecore will prompt you to launch a test when personalization changes are made on the site. You can browse Sitecore documentation on the Sitecore website for more information about both launching and measuring tests.